Hello, everybody.
I am Quinn, Dell Support Reynolds.
And I'm Miles, checking for driver updates, Slade.
And welcome to Purchase Slate Night.
Fans of the show might have noticed something that's slightly wrong with this picture.
I'm recording it vertically.
Wait, really, the whole time?
Yeah, the whole time. It makes me look taller, like I'm wearing horizontal stripes, but not for my curves.
See, I wear diagonal stripes, but that's for the quirk factor.
You know, they used to call me the Quirk Factory.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, of course, we're referring not to vertical filming, but to our show's lack of Sarah Gunn sitting next to me.
A marked improvement, I think you'll all agree.
Yeah, we all do. It would be sad if we were sad, but we're not, and that's real. Sarah was funny, in that it was funny to laugh at her for her physical features, like her infamous pale baby moon face.
Sarah Gunn really was a waning gibbous on the PLN, and now I appear a waxing crescent in comparison.
It's raining men, more like it's waning gibbous.
Hallelujah.
On to lighter news.
I dropped out.
Please, you're still here part-time, right?
Oh no, I'm gone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be in your shoes, asshole.
Okay, rein it in. But, how has city living been for you? Because I know you're from Buffalo, so you might have faced a bit of a culture shock 2020.
Oh, it's great. It's a lot like living at Purchase, but now when I get bed bugs, it's my fault. I love that locus of control.
I know what that means. What other kinds of things do you get to control now that you are not living at Purchase?
Well, now I get to control Sarah's diet and protein intake. It's just like I've always wanted.
It's honestly a privilege, and it's an honor and a rite of passage.
Oh, that is right. And I'm living with Sarah. We're finally roommates.
It's crazy. It's like a sitcom. Have you guys seen Friends?
Oh, I'm Joey. Constantly fucking.
We're on a break!
Let's come back from it.
Break me off a piece of that, Sarah Gunn. You just want to eat her up.
But you cannot.
At least not without roasting her first. But Quinn, why did you leave campus for real?
Well, I've been thinking. I'm already 22, the planet is melting, I spent a fifth of my life pursuing an arts degree, and if I'm gonna make it to my midlife crisis at 35, I'm gonna need to expedite some production deadlines, you understand?
I do, and thank you for using film lingo.
We are in the industry.
The film industry. Action!
And cut. To the chase, that is, which is my thing. Anyways. Okay, so, it's time I got on with the next stage of my life. What?
That's weird. Is the next stage of your life moving to an apartment you can't afford with a job that isn't quite satisfying, and then waking up one morning and think, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, honey, we are getting there. But first on the docket is becoming a recently graduated SUNY Purchase ghost.
An RGPG?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. So many greats have lingered on this campus well past their prime, and baby, I want to hang with the best of them.
Wow, 2 babies in a row. I call that twins. But Quinn, you didn't graduate yet, did you?
That's exactly the kind of doubt I'm aiming for. Did I graduate?
Well, you didn't.
But picture it, me, sitting alone in humanities lobby. You think to yourself, didn't he graduate? That's weird. Maybe he's here to see someone? But I'm not. I'm just paralyzed by the fear of failing in my adulthood, and I'm now clinging to the safety of youthful irresponsibility. And deep down, we both know it can't last.
Quinn, why would you want that?
I'm an emotional masochist. I get off on that shit.
Okay, sorry for kink shaming, I guess.
You should be. I cannot wait to go to parties that I got a soft invite to on Facebook.
You can go to parties.
Oh, totally. It's fine at first, but what you don't know is that I'll spend the whole time talking to freshmen.
Why is this who you choose to be?
This is who I am now. Picture it. You holding your White Claw, me talking too loud at a nervous freshman, telling them what it's like trying to make it in the big city. Is he hitting on them? You'll wonder nervously. When did he start drinking so much PBR?
I feel like this is getting offensive to alumni.
Picture it. Me living in a halfway home in Rockaway, wearing a Culture Shock 2016 tote as a loincloth, squatting over a trash can fire. I'm reporting you to the mods of the open forum. I still post memes about being a college student. Damn SUNY Purchase. Can I has toilet paper in my Crossroads duplex?
Quinn,
I'm dripping.
Please stop.
I can't stop. My body is aging rapidly. Time is a film strip. Picture it. I am 200 years old. I'm desperately etching hieroglyphs into the corkboards in CCN, pleading with the school to let me give a speech about being an alumni in the humanities theater. But my entire career, I never got past being a copywriter for a startup that was just days away from getting funding. I pass out on the Crossroads bench. Can I bum a cig? I whisper. I still remember when we called this place the Bogey Bench. But the climate apocalypse happened centuries ago. The campus is underwater. I'm drowning. Scene.
So, all that was was...
It's test material for the new one-person show I'm in. Yes.
Okay. Well, Quinn, I wish you the best of luck with that. But first, folks, friends, my favorite people, PLN audience members and staff alike. Folks, let me tell you, we have a whole color wheel of high-quality malarkey coming to you tonight. We have more music from Lou coming up. We got our very own Rosie Evans to talk about the PSGA, even though there's not much to talk about. And we also have Jack Alamo, like the Draft House, closing out the show with some stand-up. So, with that, Quinn?
Remember the Alamo. We'll be right back.
Hello, Purchase Late Night. It's time for another segment of... Really? Okay, well, another segment of Crying on Campus. I am your host, Erin Wenke, and for those unaware, which unfortunately seems like, all of you, Crying on Campus is an informative panel on the most important part of the college experience, having a mental breakdown. Where to, when to, and how to have a good, long, messy, snotty cry. So without further ado, let's welcome the first of our three guests, your host, Miles Slade. I'm so glad you were as excited to do this bit as I was. I mean, I was hoping to save it for finals week, peak crying time, but
Well, you threatened us all at knife point to do this, and I told you we were doing Lily's sketch, and you knocked her out and left her in the bathroom.
That's actually a great segue into the introduction of our second guest speaker, our fellow writer and performer, Lily. You're an asshole. That's the spirit. How you doing, Lily?
Is everyone else seeing stars?
Give me a break. Anyway, now to our third guest. I didn't get this guy's name. Third guy, come out.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, he's not a Purchase student. I met him in White Plains. He said he was a libertarian, and I was like, oh my god, this'll make things really fun. But I decided against it.
Well, then why is he here then?
He followed me home.
It's my right as an American citizen.
It's really not. So let's get started, why don't we? Okay, so top sessions don't wait for anyone. We all know that. You gotta be ready to hole up somewhere and start crying like that. So, where on campus would you say is the ideal place to cry? Miles?
I'd say the woods behind alumni, because I know it's a better suited place to smoke some weed, but if you start crying, you're gonna be in some pretty good company.
Why should they hide you? You white little liberals always want someone sympathy.
Aaron, he's not fun. He's not making this fun.
I know, but you can see why I thought it would be, right?
No.
Lily, shut up! Also, what's your answer?
One of the theaters in the music building. The acoustics are beautiful, but if you can get a spot, it's really hard to book.
Yeah. You know what? That's an excellent answer, actually, and I will stand by any choice that inconveniences those fucking opera majors. So anyway, third guy, what about you? Where would you say is a good place to cry?
I'd sooner kill myself than soil my masculinity with tears.
All right. Why don't you leave? Why are you still here?
My plug was enough that.
Okay.
I'm here ringing. Does anyone else here ringing?
All right. So even though there's no right answer, there is my answer, which is basically the same thing. So I think the best place to cry is the statue across from the Humanities building, right nestled between those bushes. Believe me, she is tried and true.
Wait, can you keep the slide up for a sec? I'm gonna take a picture for us here.
Gotcha. All right, if you're done, then let's move on.
Wait!
What?
Go back. Okay, keep the slide up. I need to take a picture for later.
Okay, what would you say is the best time to cry? And none of that never bullshit, okay? Because we're in college.
Oh, after sex, always.
Not funny, Miles. No one here has sex, you know that.
No, people here have sex all the time.
You're fucking kidding.
No.
Miles, this blows an entire fucking hole in the rest of the segment. Okay, Lily, what about you? When is the best time?
Wing Wednesday, 5 to 8, in the dining hall.
Like the whole time?
We're still talking about sex, right?
Okay.
We're talking about Wednesday? No, we're talking about crying after sex.
No, actually, just crying. Actually, Callie, please.
Such an old missionary with the man on top.
Next question.
Nice.
Next question. Okay, what are your thoughts on crying as a means to cope with the reality that purchased college students do not have sex? C minus.
You shouldn't have to swipe your card to get into the email. What's next? They want to swipe your fucking tissue in your sheet.
I would prefer that to the more card, actually.
I'm gonna go that my gums are like a slip and slide. It's very
Callie, you're not a contestant. You're not a contestant. Please leave.
fuck you.
Contestant, you said this was an info panel, not a game show.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about that. Let's get back on track. Miles, it is your turn to spin the wheel.
The wheel?
The wheel? You know, something funny on top of that. I actually killed a man at Wing Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I was there for that.
I
Stop thinking murder is bad just because the government says so.
exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and back him up. Yeah.
Oh shit, Lily. Erin, Lily has a concussion. She needs to go to the hospital.
Fine. Okay, leave. Get her out of here. Get out of here. Leave.
So, you got stuff?
Yeah, in my bag over there. Be cool.
We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We have a very special person. We have a political figure, the Vice President of the Purchase Student Government Association, Rosie Evans. Rosie, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, I
like to do this.
I'm like a purse, like
Well,
if I had a lap.
I don't have
but
a
here.
table. Should I do this?
Yeah, that's normal.
You do that.
I hold my hands like that when I sleep.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's good. Wait, it's good me.
Yeah.
Should I just like go back? Should I go back? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
PSGA, it does stand for Purchase Student Government Association, and that I know.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
something that I might not know about the PSGA?
Let's see. What do you not know? We have a secret underground room underneath the club room, and
the
that's
electoral
like,
college?
yes,
Yes.
that one.
Okay.
That's our room.
Okay.
What
We hang out
happens there?
Most,
How do I get access?
Mostly betrayal happens there. Electoral college. Yeah.
Electoral. That's where Self-Care Club went to die.
No, I don't know. What do you want to know?
It's like when there's so much you don't know, it's like hard to know what to ask questions about.
Boy.
There's you, and I assume there's others involved, right?
No, it's just me.
It's just okay.
Yeah.
good.
Veep. It's
That's
like the
what I
show
thought.
Veep.
Yeah, that's me. That
Yeah.
show's based on me. It came out. It just came out.
Do you like Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Yeah. Wasn't she the one who was on Friends?
She was Elaine. She was in a group of friends called Seinfeld.
Sorry about that. No, there are many of us. There are a few of us. It's me. It's Liv Kokoza.
President.
Where is he?
Charles, who's the chair of Senate. Jess Gambino, who's the coordinator of clubs, and my dad, John Sullivan, who's the CFO. He deals with all the money. No, because he got there first and then told me that I should do it. So that's not what nepotism is, right?
I thought he was your dad.
He is my dad. And then he was like, you should do this job. And I was like, I'd love to. And then I got hired.
No conflicts of interest there.
Yeah, no.
So, I understand that we have a special secret little guest coming on due to our lack of specific topic of discussion. So I'd like to invite Callie on to stage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would just like to let everyone know, Rosie included, that I don't know really what Callie has planned.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you this. It's a psychology test.
Oh, good.
First question being, are you okay?
At this moment, yes.
Okay.
Other moments, it depends.
All right. Next question. I took Intro to Philosophy, and Plato once said, "What would you do with ant arms?" So I'm here to ask you, what would you do with ant arms? And ant arms are very skinny arms, but
Sure.
you can lift up things real
You
big.
can lift things like a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think an important qualifier, do they have like 100 times the strength that that ants do?
Yeah, do
That
I
is
have
inherent.
like small ant arms, or are they like human-sized ant arms?
No,
Because
no.
I could just type on two like computers at once. I could like sign a paper.
That would be
and, like,
so
also type.
convenient.
But you can't type that fast because like you don't have like fingers, so it's just like.
Yeah.
I would think I would understand why you would think you would have two giant ant arms, but
Okay.
that's too much strength for one person. Plato knew that.
You knew that going in.
You have to have two small, like that.
Oh, okay.
Like two pairs of insects?
No, exactly. So when you do get a grip on something, I could flip this whole table if I had ant arms. But I don't have ant arms.
That's so true.
I look like a fool if I try.
That's so true. You're a fool. Why don't you get on to the next question?
Next question is one of those, those questions that are like, you're in the desert, and there's like a horse. All right, this one is,
I haven't heard that one.
The horse with no name.
so this one is, you're in the desert. Michael Cera is approaching you.
Oh God.
What color shirt is Michael wearing?
Yellow?
Okay. Does he still have the mustache?
I hope not.
Okay. When you first see him, did you want to punch him?
Yes.
Oh, I knew you were a Pisces.
I literally wrote, you are a Pisces.
Wow.
Mind link.
Wow. Well,
All right. Third question has to do with Miles.
yeah.
Do you think Miles should have a show on Disney Plus called Miles and Miles and Smiles, where they are a 13-year-old who's going to join the track team even though they have asthma?
I would watch that show, but only if you got to do like the magic wand thing from when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, making the ears. Hi, I'm Miles from Disney Channel.
So what would be your role in that?
In that show,
Yeah.
I'd be like the roommate who never leaves and like only eats ice cream and chicken nuggets. Because I'm pretty sure that's who I am anyway in our life.
Oh.
IRL.
Why don't we wrap it up with one final question?
All right.
This is
Too funny for TV.
One of them is just, how do you feel about Anne Hathaway?
Good.
I love her.
Yeah, the other one is about I'm starting a concept album based on The Little Mermaid, where instead of trading her voice, she just trades her tail for the bottom half of a jumbo shrimp.
How's that any different?
What would you call it?
Oh my God, that's so hard. The concept album
Yeah, she
where
can
she
still
does it.
speak, but she has jumbo shrimp.
How to have the same? I mean, like it would be the same problem, right? Because it's still a fishtail. So like, is she getting out of the water? Am I poking holes?
Does she get the shrimp back?
The way I was picturing it was, it would just be a lady with a jumbo shrimp tail and an Applebee's yelling at people. So I don't know how you're gonna get there, but what would you call that?
Meal under $10.
Wow.
Like,
Nature knows no bounds. The evolution is so crazy. Rosie, thank you for coming on. Callie, whatever. Truly, we'll be right back.
Well, I wash my hair till the water turns red and words keep falling out. And I
have to be the one to tell her.
Whatever, Sharon, just remember that it is you who destroyed this family. Melanie, come to say goodbye to your mother.
No! Jesus Christ, goodbye, Phil. Mom! Mom, I'm with Paul! Mom!
Melanie, your mother left.
What?
You said goodbye to her? So, kiddo, it's something me and your mom need to talk to you about.
But who's gonna watch my fashion? Who's gonna watch my fashion show?
You see, I would, but you know I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh my God! Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Okay, this is the first outfit. Would you like it?
Very nice. So, as I was saying, your mother and I need to... Yes, sweetie?
You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything.
I said very nice.
It's not nice. Mom would tell me that I look like a super rock star fabulous. And then I should do a rock star twirl.
Melanie, you're 18.
Tell me to do a rock star twirl.
What?
Sing it.
Okay, do a rock star twirl. Very nice.
Thank you.
So, honey, your mother and I...
Oh my God! I will murder us both!
Melanie! Why don't you go try on another outfit? That'll make you happy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
I can't get it on. Okay.
This lady said this one was especially fun and funky.
Very nice. Do another twirl.
Why do you think I'm ugly?
When did I say that?
You with your eyes!
What the fuck are you talking about?
You have the eyes of a liar, and I will disembowel both of us!
Why both of us?
God, so help me God, if you don't call my outfit funny funky, and Mom said it was going to, Mom said when my outfit's good, I look like I can go to a Broadway show, and I know this outfit is good, so you gotta tell me now.
Okay, you look fun and funky, and you look like you're gonna be on a Broadway show. Are you happy?
It feels fake.
You look amazing.
You're not my real dad. Mark Ruffalo is, Mom said. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God, I'm gonna burn my clothes. I'm gonna burn them.
Melanie,
I'm gonna burn it.
Melanie,
I'm gonna burn
you're getting a divorce.
Okay, but what do you think about my outfit?
You know what? It does nothing for your figure, and you couldn't have chosen a bolder choice for shoes. You know better. I expect more from you.
I'm home.
Mommy!
Oh, God.
Melanie, look at your outfit. So funky, fresh, and cute. Give me a twirl. Love it.
That's all you had to say, Dad.
That's what I get from my wife.
So the Oscars just happened. I was like a little bit disappointed because one of my favorite movies of the year didn't do as well as I thought it would. Did anybody see Ford versus Ferrari by any chance? I actually didn't either. I mean, the only reason I really liked it was because I saw it in this dream I had once. And I'll give you just a quick plot summary, seeing as none of you saw it. It's about Matt Damon, not like a character. It's a character piece about Matt Damon, the actor. And it takes place all in one room, in one house, except for one scene. It's the shot from the trailer where he's walking across the asphalt and he looks up at all the cars and he says, Matt Damon, Matt Damon, Damon, Matt Damon. That's what I heard, and that gets like spliced randomly throughout the film, throughout the entirety of the film. About halfway through, I turned into a rock. But like, I turned back and I kept watching, that's how good it was. And then it's got a great climax. At the end of the film, there's a knock at the door, and the second character comes in, the one played by Batman, and and everyone jumps up and freeze frames and shouts, "Ferrari! Yeah, he won!" And then it cuts to credits. It was a great film. It really it subverted my expectations all the way through, and then I woke up. Alright. I loved your guitar playing. I thought that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like I should learn how to play guitar at some point if I want to like keep growing my hair out. Otherwise, there's just no excuse. I don't have like good long hair either. I've got like crazy eyes long hair, where it's just, the hair is fine, but it makes my eyes look crazy. I do know how to play one instrument, and that's steel drums. It's can't bring them to parties though. Somebody will come up to you and go, "Hey, can you play Wonderwall?" I'll be like, "I can play a Caribbean-style version of Wonderwall, yes." That's not what I asked for, and it's not what I want. Somebody else just shouts out, "You're just an asshole who doesn't know how to play guitar." They're like, "Shut up." They're like, "I'm your conscience. You can't stop me." Yeah, sometimes I'm just an asshole who doesn't know how to play guitar. Sometimes there are just certain social situations that I don't know how to get through. Not stand-up comedy, apparently. That one I'm all right with. But one specifically is whenever I see a homeless person on the street, I always just panic. I don't know how to get through the situation. For instance, there was this one time I was walking down the street in my town, and I saw this guy who was sitting on the corner, and he had a blanket over him. And I thought, okay, he's gonna ask me for a couple of dollars. And I've got a couple of dollars. I'll give it to him. It'll be fine. Like, I just need to like make eye contact, like show him that I can get through this situation, and I'll feel great, and I'll do better for society, and it'll be amazing. So I did it. I looked at him. I nodded. I was like, okay, he's gonna initiate contact. And he said, "Hey, I really want a cup of coffee." And I said, "I don't have one on me," and I kept walking. There was another time. This keeps happening. I'm sorry. A guy came up to me and he said, "Hi, I'm sorry, I'm broke, and the meals down at the diner are $12.50." And I'm like, okay. So I took out a 1, and I noticed it was a 5. And I was like, well, he's already seen it. It's his now. So I give it to him, and he says, I said it was actually $12.50. And that's, if anyone else is trying to or wanting to become a homeless person asking for money, this isn't the way you go about it. You don't ask one person for all the money you want. You ask a lot of people for a smaller amount of the money. For instance, if I was homeless and I want to buy a jumbo jet, I wouldn't ask one person for $30 million. Instead, maybe I would ask 30 million people for $1. And then every once in a while, some asshole who doesn't know how to play guitar will give me 5. Now, I have just one more section. It brings it all together, and you'll go like, okay. I was walking down my street in the town that I live in, and a guy was sitting on the corner, and I was like, okay, this won't be so bad. And he just looked at me, and his friend behind me started talking to him, and then it turned into a little triangle, and I didn't know what to do, so I kept walking, and he didn't say anything. He just kept staring at me like if Superman had gone homeless. I guess, like, he does that pro bono, right? He doesn't make any money from it. You can't save somebody's child and be like, yeah, and the copay is $20,000. And then I ended up coming back the same way, and the guy said to me, oh look, here's that asshole again. And I didn't know what to say. I was just like, yeah, here I am, I'm so sorry. And then I swear I'm not kidding. He said, you know, we all don't know how to play guitar or nothing. And like, I was so relieved because we're on, I knew where he was coming from. And like, I kind of got crazy eyes. I just brightened up. I said, I don't know how to play guitar either. And like backed off and I just kept walking. All right, that's it.